and back on the internet, and it kept being a party. My shit be tripping sometimes and saying like it can't broadcast. You should be doing it. You don't be broadcasting, damn. All right, keep going. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That do get to play, yeah. Nigga, I don't know. You say, nigga, I don't know. 45. Right, right, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the kids gotta go crazy. I mean, yeah, them niggas gotta go crazy and actually get on some basketball shit. If the niggas trying to be on some basketball shit, niggas gotta train. I mean, you gotta train for that shit every single day. Cause yeah, at some point, like again, I mean, like what's his name? That's what I'm saying. Like again, you should damn near be the best nigga in every gym you walk into. But again, all of that shit comes from the shit you do before you walk into those. You know what I'm saying? Before you walk into the games, before you walk to again, niggas. Everybody who be around Steph know he the best nigga in every gym at 13. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas know that because they know that. Wait, where's Steph? He shooting? Damn, this nigga always shooting. You know what I'm saying? This nigga always playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, once you done did all the training, all it that should just kick in. And that it's actually Steph is actually the wildest story of a nigga just actually putting up the shots. All all that shit talking and all they talked is that like yeah he just likes to shoot threes. Like that's what I be practicing. So that's what I be doing. That's what I be practicing. And like well. I mean, you be making some of them hoes, so come on. Like, think about that's what I'm saying. You saying talking about Buddy could basically made layups and got to UCF or USF or whichever one. And Steph like made threes. He took a lot of threes, but made some of them hoes. So yeah, come on, we'll see. And also, again, it's 5,000 colleges in the country. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying. So like, it's again, right. Think about again. The crazy shit about the colleges is that like 64 make it to two different tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Like 64 schools make it to two different tournaments, and then uh and then everybody still has their conference tournaments and all of the other shit that be going on. Like again, niggas, who did I see? Manhattan or somebody playing the other day, like on the ESPN. I'm like, I ain't even, again, it's so many schools you don't know that schools exist. Whatever, it's enough kids. Again, right? Same shit like football. Like niggas play football at like Holy Cross. You know what I'm saying? It's like what? But again, the free education, opportunity to play football at the next level, and potentially make a life out of it if you can. You know what I'm saying? Whether you go into coaching, executive, all of that shit is it just like, but it all kind of rewinds itself to like, nigga, what was you doing when you was a teenager, nigga? Was you training for football every day? Because most likely whatever you're training for is what you actually like to do, and you just slide into an easy ass life doing it. Oh, he had niggas moves. I feel like he was traveling, but yeah, yeah, a lot of all them niggas be. If you think about uh like the Hall of Fame, a lot of the Hall of Famer niggas, a lot of niggas that be kind of like the talking heads and shit like that on TV. By by high school, niggas they be like, yeah, nigga, I was in the gym every day. Like, it just was what it was. I was just in that bitch every single day, and now I talk about basketball for a living, or I coach Like again, we can't see Jason Kidd becoming the coach of the Mavericks, right? We just like, oh, he just be hooping. He's just like a really good basketball. Like we can't see the full thing when we're in the thing. So, but we can see it for the kids now. So again, we just gotta put that shit on them. Like, yeah, bro, if you actually want to hoop, let's just do this shit every day, and you're gonna be light years ahead of the kids who don't do that shit every day, and that's gonna set you apart. Like, it just actually again when just the same exact thing when you go try to get a job, niggas want a nigga with 10 years of experience. Have you been making layups for 10 years, nigga? Well, it's a nigga. This nigga been making layups since he was 8. You know what I'm saying? You just started making layups kinda when you were 16. We gonna take the 8-year-old nigga. We gonna take the nigga who been doing it longer. So yeah, you just gotta put the niggas in the red. Unless again, the niggas are, but also a lot of times for basketball, you know, niggas be jumping into the game hard around this time when you got, you know, a little bit of size and coordination. And like you said, like I said, same thing. You just train fucking layups every day. You saw Joel Embiid. Did you see Joel Embiid learn how to play? Not Joel. I think it might have been Joel Embiid said that he learned how to play basketball on the internet. No, like he like fuck. I have a book right here. I don't feel like going through it. It's a big ass book of like player stories, and I feel like not Giannis. Embiid has a thing in there that says like how to man. Man, what new players? Hmm. Went in there and got knocked out the other day. The whatever download shit they got. No, yeah, I'm with it. Um, substitute players of formation. I'm about to go back to my other playbook. Yeah, I'm about to go back to my North Carolina playbook. Got a new recruiting class on the game. Are you playing this shit right now? Nigga over there silent whooping a nigga. Dog. Yeah. See, I'm fake too impatient for that's kind of crazy because I'm patient in most shit. I'm not patient on that game. I be trying to get to a nigga. I be having to lock in to actually play good. But that like uh what you call the game used to be crazy as hell. The UFC game that you used to be intense as fuck. When nigga got you on the ground, you like, nigga. Oh goddamn, oh nigga, he gonna choke you, nigga. Stop, oh goddamn. Niggas down there fighting for real. Yeah, that shit was fun. Yeah, I think so. I think I got 2 and 4. We really that's the reason we can't get no good boxing. Well, I mean, undisputed is fire, I think, but I really wish niggas would have. And he takes this from inside the 5. Ooh. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. You know that connection between quarterback and wide
chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with a guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Dropping back, it's Waddle. Got the quick pass.
Good job, DB.
That can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things
run the ball
hard.
right at
You
that
want to be able to
fucking
attack
face.
the whole field and get them leaning one
Let's get it.
direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Looking for space. It's Hatchett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We're doing it again.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
What happens if you come over here?
From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Here's a heat.
Oh, he's bad.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Kicking off Super Bowl 60 festivity. We're going to bring you the best sound and the moments of the night. But first, we got to stop the caller hustle.
How about a little choose for you? Kansas, after their big win over BYU, now in Lubbock to take on Texas Tech. And they are once again here. They are on the road playing that electric Empire.
So the Michigan State Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete with.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks. Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Combs. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
And they'll send out the... This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbs. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. handoff from the shotgun.
No.
Complete disaster there. He loses 10. Well, with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there. The defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not full, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football. The defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the big play.
This is a terrible throw.
Can't
He's
hook
wide
up on
open.
the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Defense looks like they're coming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
It is perfect. The lead is 6 in the first.
Man, James Harden trying to get out of.
That's not the way they wanted to
James
end the
Harden
drive,
going to end
but
up back in
nice
Houston
job
with
being
KD.
ready, and your field goal
Playing
kicker
point
coming
guard for the
through
niggas.
and putting
Think about it.
points on the
Niggas don't
board.
have no point guard. Van Vliet went down for the season. He just come back and just kind of fuck around. He just come fuck around with the
So
kids.
after putting 3 on the board, the
His
kickoff
restaurant
team is
just
out there
closed,
ready to
bankrupt
put
and
it
all that
away.
shit. Reopen that hell immediately.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibbs. He was
Nigga say,
looking
how much was
for
it?
running
A
room,
million?
none to be
Man,
found
open my
as
shit
he
right now.
stopped at the 23. We're ready to get
What?
another look at this
Houston back
Bulldog
live.
offense.
It's
Both of
2016
these
again.
defenses a little bend, but not breaking in
Bro,
clutch
are you fucking
situations.
dumb
It's
for?
always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Waddle. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Bulldogs started this drive back to own end, and now they've moved into position. position to score. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Tight end now in motion. A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, and just
Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Get it out on the screen. Makes his man miss.
Fucking missed the tackle,
He's out
bro.
of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
It's the first game of the new season.
He'll do it himself.
Big 90 could go
What
out
a
this game.
nifty run there to pick up the first down.
7. Oh, you're not supposed to
Man,
be
this
in.
defense
This is what I'm
has to
saying.
be
Why is
better.
he
You
fucking
have
in the
to stop
game?
the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down. Another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans! Getting set for the point after.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown.
That's a good throw, finally.
These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Waller. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, 2K, bruh.
Downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Throw the ball,
And the deflection
bro.
on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up
Why?
this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Looking to throw, it's Waller. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Georgia! A great catch and run for 6.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Carolina has been able to call in shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up by 21 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go with a direct snap. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a 1st down.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Waddle.
That's it.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the win.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Dogs headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Waddle. Pressure coming. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Gonna run it. It's Hatchet. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. sure everyone has the same call. And for the 5th time, the offense will go for it on 4th down. 2 for 4 so far. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. All the way down to the end before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Bringing the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because
my confidence is through the roof. Scan the QR code or go to grabfridayplans.com to try it for yourself. I still can't believe I got 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7. I feel like I'm in my 20s again. My wife even told me, you're like a whole new man. Don't wait as long as I did. It is the best $7 I have ever spent. Scan the QR code or go to grabfridayplans.com right now to get yours.
work cut out for us in this game.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. To the air. It's Waddle. He gets in.
Oh, come on, baby.
Conversion, and the lead grows to 8.
That's tough to defend, right? You're going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, and nowhere.
Oh, wrong
There he
guy.
goes. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and
Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our
This game is funny as hell because all of the names that they just be generating. It just be obviously the database got to be unlimited. Database got to be unlimited with
Look, I'm not
names.
an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Are you done? That's a bit. I'm just fucking around this game. Restart week. But yeah. That's a bit. Alright.
Georgia about to kick it away.
Damn.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes
How's
the
that not
offense.
travel?
If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Culliver. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the ground. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Hatchett. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Waddle. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Turns it loose deep. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Oh, he's got some space. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Off play action. Unloads it left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock. He really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. To the ground with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple through the 22.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. On the ground with the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football.
You get all of this for only $10. I can't wait for you to try.
Introducing the all-new Mobilizer compression socks from Copperfit, America's #1 compression sock brand. Easy on, easy off compression socks that reduce swelling.
Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Waddle. Got his man out of the backfield.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they're...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Dogs! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. From the gun. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on this.
Kearney on the Jets. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Bounced off his feet.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable, or put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's
Get the fuck out of here.
He goes. Touchdown, Smarty.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final play of the quarter coming. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Waddle. Pocket breaking down. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We reach the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Georgia going up tempo.
You just can't allow that to happen defensively. It's 4th in California. You're in a big zone defense. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. You can't let them pick that up. Somebody's got to make a play on the football.
He's going to let it go. Go to the end zone. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
After this season, and Burrow again after this season, like the title of overall.
And speaking of the Pro Bowl, can we all just admit that the games themselves are a little lame? I realize player safety takes priority, and no one is looking to go back to a time where the late Sean Taylor almost ended the career of Brian Moorman. But 7-on-7 flag doesn't.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. All wideouts, no backs. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires to the tight end. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
It's more than just a concussion, it's really good at opposite what you run to.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him. A 5-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 25 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they seldom block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Got enough for the first. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Back to throw, it's Waddle. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He now has 111 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Georgia! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They're going to go for two here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. No good on the two-point conversion. They had tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field turning it on. Touchdown, Spartans! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibbs. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now this offense will take the field again. Dropping back, it's Waddle. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws complete.
Looking for a huge play.
PI, it got to be PI on 26.
Shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And his fifth interception.
And why is he in the game?
They haven't pulled him yet. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's Culliver. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan State. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it up to 30. Turns it on down the left side. Slippery slide.
possession, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. They'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To throw, it's Waddle. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Showing the arm strength.
Really, bro?
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Big.
Early booking discounts. Save over $530. Book early and save big on week-long stays. Book now on Vrbo.
Love. So cute. But I don't know, something's off. Can my teeth be whiter?
Not your fault. Teeth naturally yellow over time.
Dr. Teeth, what's up?
Check this out. Just one kit of Crest 3D White Strips reveals your whitest smile. And it lasts 12 months.
They smiled for a year?
I love.
I know.
Crest.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
One more before we go. Syracuse and North Carolina. Did you know that the Tar Heels have never lost?
After here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we...
The lead was double digits, so spoiler alert early. David Syracuse fan or Kenny Wilson running the other way. 13 first down points for Wilson, but closing seconds in the
Well, he hadn't made many tonight.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25. There he goes.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Morton. Rushes on him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here. in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, I got to go almost the whole length of the field.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Nebraska's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Lost one deep down the right side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Huskers will punt this one away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Wants to return it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And the Red Wolves trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's locked. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cornhuskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Caught behind the line. It's Graham. Can't get him to the ground.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll have to convert this 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. They've been in the headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to barge in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Bulls! These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Unloads to the wideout. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational top.
What would be your approach to trying to slow down the